Hello everyone, welcome back. As in the previous class, I introduced you the second unit, and that unit is the tissue. So as I already explained you that tissue is a group of cell having similar structure and they perform common function. So and also I discussed with you that plant tissue, they are different from animal tissue. Okay, so today in this class I will be explaining the topic, the classification of the plant tissue. So it's just an again introductory class to the classification of the plant tissue. So dear student, plant tissue, they are basically of two types. So let's start with the introduction to plant tissue. So plant tissue, as you know, that plant tissue, if we talk about the characteristics of the plant tissue, then plant tissue, dear students, they are those tissues which are sedentary, means they do not show any kind of movement. Okay, their cells divide continuously, they show demarcation, that is their dividing and redividing cell. So in this way, and also we studied that there is one more characteristic, which is that plant, there is less specialization, so they require less energy. So plant tissue, basically they are of two types. So first of all, they are of two types. So one is the meristematic tissue. One tissue is the meristematic tissue, and the second one is the major tissue, and that tissue is called the permanent. So permanent tissue. So dear student, meristematic tissue. So what is exactly the meristematic tissue? So today in this class, dear student, I will just explain the introduction to the plant tissue, and further in our next classes, one by one we will study in detail about this classification and also the animal tissue. So dear student, plant tissue, as I am saying that it is of two types. One is the meristematic tissue and one is the परमानेंट टिश्यू. तो मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू क्या होती है? मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू आर दोज टिश्यू हुज सेल डिवाइड कॉन्टिन्यूसली, मीन्स जिस सेल में जिन सेल की डिवीजन होती है कॉन्टिन्यूसली, तो दैट टाइप ऑफ टिश्यू दे आर कॉल्ड एज द मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू. सो मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यूज आर व्हाट? whose cells divide continuously. These are those tissues whose cells divide continuously. Is that clear? While permanent tissue, as the name indicate, permanent tissue is that kind of tissue in which cells, they stop dividing. So they stop dividing means then they require permanent shape and size. So permanent tissue, their cell stops dividing. Okay, so if they will not stop, it means they acquire permanent shape, size and structure. So this is the main difference. Again I am repeating, meristematic cells are those cells, those tissues. Meristematic tissue, meristematic is not a cell but it is a टिश्यू. तो मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यूज में क्या होंगे? जो सेल होंगे वो डिवाइड करते हैं कॉन्टिन्यूसली, while in case of the permanent tissue, cells they stop dividing, means they acquire permanent shape, size and structure. So meristematic tissue, further they are classified into three parts. How? Say, let us consider an example of a plant. So say this is a plant and these are the leaves of a plant. Okay, and here from here also arises the leaves. So whenever you see the plant, then what you will observe? This is the apex. This portion is called the apex, and these are the sides. तो मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू क्या होगा? मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू, it is further divided into 3 main parts. So one is the apical meristem. One is the apical meristem. Second one is the intercalary meristem. And the third one is the lateral meristem. Apical meristem, dear student, as the name indicate, apical means apex. So the tissue which is present at the apex of what? As we are talking about the plant tissue, so the tissue which is present at the apex of plant part. So plant part means at the tip of root, shoot and leaves. So apical meristem present at the tip or you can say the apex of root, shoot and leaf. So dear student, say this is the apex, or you can say the tip of the plant, the top of the plant and apex of the plant. So at the apex the tissue apical meristem is present, and we know if the cell will divide continuously, again here the cell will divide, and what will happen? This tissue will cause the increase in the length. So here what is the function? If we talk about the function of apical meristem, then they increase length of the plant part. Okay, intercalary meristem, as I am saying that from this portion leaves are arising, and second is this node. So in between these two nodes, okay, that tissue is the intercalary meristem. So intercalary meristem is present between two nodes or at the base of internodes. ओके, तो फंक्शन क्या होता है इंटरकैलरी मेरिस्टेम का? दे हेल्प इन प्राइमरी ग्रोथ. ओके, नोड से आपने देखा होगा, नोड क्या होती है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, नोड एज यू हैव सीन द शुगर केन प्लांट. तो शुगर केन में क्या होता है? शुगर केन में क्या होगा? शुगर केन का प्लांट इन दिस वे होता है, and here we can observe this is a node like structure, and whenever you grow this sugar cane plant into the field, then with this node you cut this portion and then you transfer and grow that portion into the another field. Okay, so that is the node, so it is called the primary growth. Lateral, as the name indicate, present at the sides. At sides. तो लेटरल मेरिस्टेम क्या करता है? ये क्या करता है? साइड वे ग्रोथ. तो इसका मेन रीजन क्या होता है? आपने देखा होगा कुछ प्लांट्स क्या होती हैं, हाइट में क्या होते हैं, उनकी हाइट होती है मैक्सिमम. ओके, और उनका जो नीचे का बेस होता है वो उसकी थिकनेस क्या होती है? मोर. तो लेटरल मेरिस्टेम क्या कोज करता है? इंक्रीज गर्थ ऑफ द प्लांट. गर्थ मीन्स इंक्रीज द डायमीटर. Is it okay? So this is all about the meristematic tissue. Now let us start with the permanent tissue. So permanent tissue, as I told you that permanent tissue is that kind of tissue in which the cell acquire permanent shape, and size or structure. So they are again of two type. One is the simple permanent tissue, simple permanent tissue, and the next one is the second is the complex permanent tissue. कॉम्प्लेक्स परमानेंट टिश्यू. तो सिंपल परमानेंट टिश्यू क्या होते हैं? दीज आर दैट टाइप ऑफ टिश्यू, और यू कैन से simple permanent tissue are those tissue which are made up of only one type of cell. So they are made up of only one type of cells. And complex, as the name indicate, so they are made up of more than one type of cell. More than one type of the cell. Okay, so simple and complex permanent tissue, they are further classified. So if we talk about the simple permanent tissue, then simple permanent tissue, it is further divided into three main parts. Okay, so in this way they are further divided into three main parts. One is the parenchyma. Okay, next is the collenchyma. Next one is the sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, collenchyma and the sclerenchyma. Parenchyma and collenchyma both are the living tissues. Okay, while sclerenchyma is the dead tissue of the plant. Is that clear? So please student, no need to be confused. In our next classes, one by one we will study in detail this classification. Today I am just introducing the plant tissue and its classification. So these are two living tissue and sclerenchyma is the dead tissue. Okay, and parenchyma में क्या होता है? parenchyma के जो cells होती हैं वो loosely packed होती हैं. I will tell you in detail one by one whenever we will study. So parenchyma में क्या होगा? There are some air space, some spaces in between the cell. So whenever there are present air, then they are called arenchyma. Whenever they are filled with the chlorophyll, they are called as the chlorenchyma. तो parenchyma का function जो है, it depends on its type. अगर एरेनकाइमा है तो ये क्या करेगा? ड्यू टू दिस टिश्यू सम प्लांट्स दे फ्लोट ऑन द वाटर, और यू कैन से दे प्रोवाइड बायोन्सी टू द प्लांट. एंड इफ देयर इज प्रेजेंट क्लोरोफिल देन दे हेल्प इन द फोटोसिंथेसिस. और कोलेनकाइमा का सेल्स का फंक्शन क्या होता है? जो कोलेनकाइमा के सेल्स होती हैं दे प्रोवाइड फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. दे प्रोवाइड फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी. फ्लेक्सिबल क्या होता है? आप किसी भी वे में बेंड करो वो क्या होगा? टिश्यू ब्रेक नहीं होगा. तो ये फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी प्रोवाइड करती हैं. एंड स्क्लेरेनकाइमा डेड टिश्यू है तो इट ओनली प्रोवाइड स्ट्रेंथ टू द प्लांट. इज दैट क्लियर? फॉर एग्जाम्पल हस्क ऑफ द कोकोनट. कोकोनट के ऊपर आपने क्या देखा है? आप वो थ्रेड लाइक जो स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑब्जर्व करते हो जिसको आप फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल पील ऑफ करते हो, देन उसमें से आप एक हार्ड कवरिंग के अंदर वो जो सॉफ्ट ईटेबल पोर्शन होता है जिसको हम एंडोस्पर्म कहते हैं वो आपको मिलता है. तो वो जो थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होते हैं आउटसाइड द कोकोनट दैट इज कॉल्ड द हस्क ऑफ द कोकोनट. तो वो किसका पार्ट होता है? स्क्लेरेनकाइमा टिश्यू का. Okay, and also the complex tissue they are further divided and they are of two type. Okay, so one is the xylem and the second one is the phloem. In your previous classes, in the junior classes, you also studied about xylem and phloem. These are the conducting tissues, and conducting tissues why? Because xylem, it helps in the transport of water and mineral, and phloem, it also helps in the transfer of food particle. So in this way, both these kind of tissues, they are called the conducting tissues, and also they are called the vascular tissue. They are further classified, but when we will further study in detail, and I will tell you that what are the components of xylem and phloem. So this was all about the plant tissue and its classification. Let's take a recap. Plant tissue is divided into two parts: meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue, as the name indicate, whose cell divide continuously. Permanent, as the name indicate, whose cells acquire permanent shape and size. So meristematic tissue, they are of three types: apical, intercalary and lateral. Apical at the apex, intercalary in between the cells, and lateral at the side. So apex means increase in the length, intercalary means cause the primary growth, and lateral means increase the diameter or the girth of the plant. Okay, and permanent tissue, it is of further two types: simple and the complex. Simple, which is made up of only one type of cell, and complex, which are made up of more than one type of cell. Simple, they are further classified into three categories: parenchyma, collenchyma and the sclerenchyma. These two tissues are the living tissues, and this one is the dead tissue who provide strength to the plant. And complex tissue is further divided into two parts: the xylem one and the second one is the phloem. Xylem helps in the transfer of water and mineral, and phloem helps in the transfer of food particle. So student, this was all about our today's session. So from tomorrow onward, we will study in detail one by one the meristematic tissue and its part, then permanent tissue and its part. So with this again, thanks to all.